Yo, what's up, guys? It's Kyle Watts. How you guys doing? Just thought I'd check in and say what's up. Shout out to Yash Karaf for making your Spreaker platform available to people. I've actually been inspired by you to do podcasting, whatever this style of social media is or whatever. But anyway, I just want to do a video or a talk on the state of the world. There's a lot of things in play that's happening in different countries, United States, and other things. And I'm just doing this off the top of the head, you guys. So if I misstate or misquote or say something the wrong way, just let me know or just, correct me or whatever in the notes in the descriptions. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. Well, basically, there's a lot of things in play. Things that are going on in the world, and it just catches my eye. Sometimes things seem random, sometimes things don't seem random, and it just makes me think, are there other people who see these events and see these things? For the longest time, you've had a lot of people saying, oh, it's the end of the world, or the end of the world this, or God's coming back, Jesus, whatever. And I'm not here to say yes or no to anything. I'm just here to say what other people think. Because I've had situations and circumstances that have happened in my life that make me wonder, like, this is really going down? This is really happening? So, when you watch something that's religious-based, Christian, whatever, or theological, or you see these things in the news and you hear things, or you read books about the current events and you just tie everything together, it just makes you wonder. The current state of the world, what's really going on? I mean, the world's a smaller place than it's been in a very long time. Not even a long time ever, because of the internet, because of social media. Everything's instant. You can keep in touch with people instantaneously. And it's cool, but at the same time, it puts me in awe. So, again, the current state of the world, you got things going on with North Korea firing rockets over Japan. You got the United States flying surveillance or bombers near the coast of Korea. Russia takes over the country called Kiev, Ukraine, Kiev, or somewhere near. I think it's Kiev, Ukraine, or some country that's part of Ukraine, but a small little section. It takes it back over because they want to be with Russia. There's a lot of things going on in the news. All the dictators falling off, like I can't remember all the names. The Egypt dictator fell off. The Libya dictator fell off. Freaking Iraq dude fell off. Just all these different things taking place and happening. So sometimes, and then when you watch the news or I watch cartoons, you hear things like for example, I'll watch a movie, and a movie will talk about the New World Order. Then when you watch a cartoon, they'll say something about the New World Order. And then you hear just random conversations in news or media, and then you hear things that are on a similar note, a similar tone, and it makes you think. Is this New World Order just a catchy phrase? Because some of the old school presidents on the black and white videos were mentioning stuff called the New World Order. So is it just a catchphrase of the current state of things and where collective minds want to take a certain agenda and make it prominent and make it the dominant thing in culture and society? Or is it really a New World Order that will come? And is it based on man? Is it based on demigods? Is it based on angels? Is it based on just a bunch of bull crap people like to throw around because it's catchy? So I just want to know what other people think, because, things are changing. I feel like you just can't wake up every day and just make money and have a good life. You got to hey, what's really going on in the world and how does it affect me? And I'm not saying worry about things. I'm just saying things are always happening. Things are always in play. So I just want to hear other people's perspective on it, as far as what they think. Because I'm not here to give an answer to say yes or no, because I don't know. I'm here just to share what I've experienced and what I've noticed and see what other people think. And I believe that when we put it all together, we can come up with a bigger picture. It doesn't mean that bigger picture will be right or wrong, yes or no, but it'll just bring more clarity. Like if a window's dirty and you wash it off, the more you clean it, the easier it'll be to look through it and see what's on the other side. And so that's a lot of the conversations and topics I feel I want to talk about and put out. Sometimes random and sometimes things that, hey, I want more clarity on something. Yes, I'm going to research it, but you can only research so much before you're limited in your viewpoint, because I can look at a rainbow and I see a rainbow. Someone else can look at a rainbow and see it's a symbol. Another person can look at a rainbow, it's just a bunch of random colors, who care? Another person can look at a rainbow and say it's in the Bible and it comes from God because it's a covenant that he won't flood the earth. Then you can look at another person and say, the rainbow is scientifically this, and this, and because this, and this is happening, it makes this. It's just science, nothing to it. No meaning, no symbol, no nothing. Then another person will say, oh, this symbol represents this group because this group uses this symbol to promote who they are because they're proud of who they are, even though it's not the norm. So I'm not going to touch on that group. Do your research on the group who uses the rainbow, because I'm not trying to offend nobody, because I really don't care, but I'm not here to offend nobody. I don't want nobody crying or blocking me because, oh, he said this about this group. So do your research. You'll find out what group uses the rainbow. And just other things. So, if you look at a tree, somebody will say it's a tree. And another person say, well, a tree, it's wood. You can make a house with it. Another person will be like, yeah, you can use it to make fire, cook food. Another person will be like, wow, it's a symbol that the earth is alive and that it came from the creator, the God who created everything. Another person will go, it's oxygen. It makes air, recycles the gases that we breathe, and it filters it so that we can have fresh air on planet Earth. It's, because I found out from science that trees are basically a literal air filtration system that takes in all the I forget how it works, but they produce oxygen, and the stuff that we can't breathe, it filters it so we can breathe it. I'm leaving some stuff out for you science buffs because I forgot the whole process, but it makes oxygen and filter out the trees make oxygen, and they filter out the stuff that we can't breathe so that we can breathe. All right, guys, that's it. Just want to get your perspectives, your takes on the current state of the world and where you guys think things are going. Is it really the end of the world in the next 5 to 10 years? Is it, or what do you guys think's gonna happen? I mean, the Middle East is always jumping off with craziness. Pretty much Europe and a lot of the Western world are joined together as one. Cuba is no longer, slowly, breaking away from communism, or if they're not breaking away, they're allowing Americans to come in. I mean, Fast and the Furious was filmed down there. The Miami baseball team, I forget their name, played a scrimmage against the Cuban team down there. President Obama was down there. Anthony Bourdain has a show called Parts Unknown. He's filming down there. I've seen other shows down there. I've seen tons of pictures of models and actors and musicians down there. I see tons of television shows promoting that area. So I know that's going to be the next jump off place as far as tourism and stuff, because we haven't been able to go there for so long. But now that Castro died and, the new regime is in place, they're like, let's get this money. Let's let everybody come here. Tourism, hell yeah. Just things change like that. So I just want to get other people's take on it, just on anything. It doesn't have to be the current state of the world. Do you guys believe angels are real? Do you guys believe in other universes, other life forms? Why aren't they talking to us? Are they talking to us, but we don't listen? The afterlife, success, getting money, getting your money right, tips, ideas, whatever. I eventually want to break away from Spreaker, still use it because I appreciate what Yash Kara has done, but at the same time, I want to do my own thing also. So, wrote a book. It's called The Slim Waist Habits, and if you're listening to this and you're looking for a way that's alternative to losing weight, check out the book. It's an easy read. I wrote it myself. It's called The Slim Waist Habits: How to Form Nutrition, Fitness, and Mindset Habits to Lose as much weight as you want and keep it off. And the reason why it says you got to form habits is because if you don't have a habit of doing something, then you're not going to do it. You know what I mean? You have a habit of brushing your teeth. That's why your teeth are clean. You have a habit of washing your behind. That's why you don't itch and scratch with dirt all over your body, because you wash the dirt off every day. You have a habit of not starving and dying because of starvation, because you have a habit of eating 3 or 4 times a day. You have money in the bank, or don't have money in the bank, because you have the habit of saving what you make, or you have the habit of not saving what you make. So everything, in my opinion, comes down to habits. You know, you have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, you have a wife, you have friends, because you have a habit of being a good friend. So you bring friends into your life, and people want to be around you and be your friend. You have a relationship because you took the time to go on dates and figure out what you like in a partner. And then when you found someone that you liked, you expressed that you want to be in a relationship and be that person's partner. That person liked whatever things they liked about you. You guys became partners, and now you're in a relationship. But you had the habit of seeking for that, and then it came to fruition, and then you got that. So that's all I'm saying. Everything you have is a result of habits, because rich, poor, nice dresser, clean, good grades, whatever it is, it's a habit. Because let's take someone who's on honor roll. They just didn't get on honor roll because they're smart. They got on honor roll because they actually took notes. They studied. They paid attention to the teacher. They read the books. They prepared for the test. They asked questions. And all those habits over time, continuously doing those things, wrapped up into good grades, over time wrapped up into an honor roll, being on honor roll. Or you're great at a sport. You have the habit of practicing every single day, going over the drills, rehearsing, asking questions, learning, correcting mistakes. And now you're very good at it, or you're the best in your city or the state. Or for people who are professionals, they're elite. They're the best in the world. They have the habit of doing more than what's average, on top of, they have great genetics and talent, so that helped them too. So anyway, kind of got off the state of the world stuff, but as far as what I plan on doing in the future, I never know where my conversation is going to go. I just go off the top of the head for right now. In the future, I will have notes and different things to go off of to keep somewhat of a format, but I feel like I should just let the conversation flow, or let the broadcast flow and let it go where it's gonna go. Now, because we have these handheld devices, which you've had for a while, the cell phones, but because of technology and software is allowing for things to happen, like broadcasting through your phone and whatnot, it's allowing people not to have to go buy recording equipment, chop up the recording, upload it, convert the file, put it on the server, then put it through an internet, pay for it to be broadcast through your website, your web host domain, whatever. You can just do it from your phone. So I'm just taking advantage of the technology and opportunity. All right, guys, I'm Kyle Watts. I'm signing it off. Hope you guys have a great day, a great tomorrow, a great life. And I look forward to, reading descriptions and comments. Well, not descriptions, but comments, and hearing what you guys have to say. And for all the negative people out there who will eventually come, I don't care what you have to say. I'm not worrying about you. Anything you have to say, you're going to say it. I'm not here to worry about trolls. So do what you do, trolls. Say what you say. You're not here. I don't get offended anymore. Say what you say. Do what you do. And to you positive people out there, much love. Love you, even though I never may meet you. And when I say love, not like a sloppy love, but a mutual respect for like-minded people who want to be the best that they can be and live the best life that they can live and be good to other people. And that's what I mean by much love. People that think the same, whether you agree on everything or not, but just you try to be good-hearted to yourself and good-hearted to other people, because it's just the right thing to do. All right, my time's up. I didn't think I would use the whole 15 minutes of this recording. I'll let you guys later. Today is September 30, 2017. I'm in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Just got off work, sitting in my car.